All right. Welcome, everybody. First test run in the Shark. Hope you guys enjoy this. This is more of just a dry test run on Colfax today. It's Labor Day. There's not going to be much action, I don't think. But we shall find out. Hopefully the audio is a little bit better. I had Bluetooth on. Sorry, I'm a little rusty. It's been a bit, eh? Been a little bit. Let's do this. Let's get it. These streets are barren today, so that's why it's a good day to do a test run. See if the camera angle is good, which I can see. I'm gonna have to do some adjustments, but I think we'll be in good shape here. Hope everybody's having a good. I don't even know what it is. Is it Memorial Day today? Labor Day. What is it? This is you guys' what's up, King? Good morning. Hey, it's gonna be an interesting run because it's Memorial Day and there's nothing really going on. Hey, what's up, Make Stupid? All right, like I said, this is a test run in the new car. I got a new dash cam set up, all that stuff. Hopefully the video's okay. Transparency. Okay, cool. Right on, transparency. I'll read your messages when I'm at stop signs. I'm not going to read them while I'm driving, obviously, but we should have a pretty easy, smooth run. We're just going to go all the way to Wadsworth from here on into Lakewood. But if there's anything that's going on, obviously I'm going to stop. It's been a while since I've done a run, so I'm happy to be back. But like I said, it's mostly just a test run, just to see how this setup goes and all that stuff. What do we got here? Okay, cool. King, Blue, Grams Beth, right on. Looks good. Right on, make stupid people famous. Appreciate that. Hit the like button if you're on your way out. Welcome, everybody. Like I said, this is just a quick little run in the new car. See how everything goes. I mean, I'm not expecting anything super major today, but we'll see. You never know. We get into these parts of Aurora that we're in now, on into downtown Denver, and then on into Lakewood. You never know what you're going to run into. I am looking down the side streets. I mean, it's been a while. Like I said, I'm a little rusty. So let's see how this deal goes. Sometimes on the days that get something. Ghost Eagle, nice to see you, man. I can't read your comment. When I get to a stop sign, I'll address everybody. For everybody that's coming on in, welcome on in. If I missed you, I do apologize, but driving and doing this is, you know, it's a little nerve-wracking in a brand new car. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna play it safe today. Hardly any traffic today. Obviously, the holidays today. like I said, I'm not expecting anything too much. It's basically a test run. But you know how it is. I mean, sometimes you'll catch a traffic stop or an accident or whatever. Matthew, welcome. Not reading the comments right now as I'm driving, but when I get to the stop signs, I will read. Welcome on in, everybody. If I missed you, we're doing a Colfax run, which is how this channel basically started. For all you old schoolers who have been with the channel from the get, Colfax. I'll go through the history of Colfax real quick. Colfax is one of the longest continuous streets, if not the longest continuous street in the United States. You know, not counting like the commercial stuff and all that, but it's an interesting street. It's got a lot of history. It's you know, it's basically it runs right through Denver, Aurora, which we're in now, and Lakewood, and even goes beyond that. I think it even hits up Golden, but I don't go that far. But you know, it's just it's an interesting ride, and there's always something going on Colfax. If you're out, if you're a cop watcher, or if you're, you know, just want to visit Denver, Colfax is an interesting drive, to say the least. It's an interesting dichotomy between old and new. A lot of developers are trying to gentrify it and pretty it up certain places, but you know, the community is stubborn. They don't want to leave. Yeah, good morning, lurkers and everybody else in here. I didn't get a chance to look at all the comments there, but I will. This is where I do a lot of homeless outreach too. Not doing that today, but I will be getting back to doing a lot of that. I've been meaning to do water runs because the heat has been incredible here. 105 it was just a couple days ago. It's crazy weather here in Denver. The hottest I ever remember it being in Denver, 107. So we're starting to reach those points again. But you can tell the summer's kind of fizzling out, so it's kind of one of those things. I am looking up and down the side streets too to make sure that there's nothing going on, because usually that's where a lot of the action is, right off the Colfax. There's always something going on, especially like at night. For whatever reason, you'll see a lot. I mean, there's a lot of seedy motels in this area. The city has shut down. The city of Denver shut down a couple of them. We're now getting into Denver territory, but you know, one of those things. This is where you're gonna find a good chunk of stuff. People always criticize me when I first started. That's all you do is go up and down Colfax every day, and to which I said, yeah, that's exactly what I do, and I do it for a reason. This street's gonna have a lot of anything, if there's anything, if you know what I mean. So, but like I said, today's just a test run in a new car, new setup, new rig, you know, all that stuff. So I'm hoping that the video quality is okay. There are certain parts of Colfax where there'll be a little bit of buffering, but hang in there and it will level itself out eventually. Got my windows tinted, not the windshield. I am thinking of getting the windshield tinted a little bit, because you know, the sun here in Denver is kind of brutal even in the winter. But that's to be determined. Razor, what's up? Nice to have you. No hot tub allowed on Mondays. Okay. Uh, yeah, I know. It's good. It's good to be back. What's up, Snark? Aurora transparency. Video quality is great. Ride is smooth. Good. Cool. Right on. All right. Here we go. Aurora knows Colfax. Colfax is always brimming with activity. One way. Ooh, there was a fire truck. I don't do medical calls, so if you see an ambulance or just a fire truck there, 99% of the time it's medical. Unless there's an officer there, I will not stop at those. So don't be upset if I pass something on by that is medical. I like to, I let people have their own privacy, and there's no real reason to be there. Although I will say, I've had a couple of run-ins with medical, with EMTs that think they know what they're doing. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not bashing on the medical field, the EMTs. I have a lot of respect for those guys. Firefighters, the firefighters themselves, yes, but the administrative fire department in Denver is a whole different animal. They're becoming more and more joined with the police, which makes them act in ways that are not proper. But I've got bigger fish to fry than the fire department, so we're sticking to police. Like I said, today's a holiday, so the streets are pretty barren. There's not much going on. A lot of the businesses are closed today. Although Bernie's business was not closed. But whatever. You know how back in the day, they used to give people a bunch of holidays off, paid. Now it's very rare to find a business that'll pay anything more than Thanksgiving and Christmas. Corporations got to have their money, Got to have their money. Actually, I should say the CEOs need to have their money. The average pay of a CEO used to be 20 to 1 back in, like the 50s. And now it's ballooned well over 300 times the average worker. And people are wondering what the real problem in this country is as far as economics. The problem is with the oligarchies and the corporatocracy that we have here. The corporations are they definitely control almost everything we do in the United States. The government is beholden to the corporations, and they always will side over the corporations. There was a Supreme Court ruling. This guy was in a big rig, right? And he was, I don't know if he was one of those ice truckers, but he was stuck in, I don't know if it was a blizzard or just really biting cold, right? And the case, he abandoned the vehicle because he was going to die. And, it was too cold and he had to make a decision, so he left the vehicle. The Supreme Court said it was his job to stay with the vehicle even at the cost of his own life, which I think is antithetical to the main principles of this country. Life, number one, right? Liberty and the pursuit of happiness. So how can any of those be tied to staying inside a vehicle knowing that you're going to die? Colorado tint law. The only tint allowed on the windshield is a strip that is no more than 4 inches tall across the very top of the windshield. I understand that, Matthew, but my skin says otherwise, you know what I mean? But I would not put any dark tint on the windshield ever. It would be the lightest tint that you could get, just to keep the UV rays out. But I understand that it's the first 4 inches. I don't know. We'll look at options with it, but maybe I'll just keep it as is. I don't know. They also say that the side windows can't have anything more than I think it's like 27% tint or something of that nature. That's pretty much nothing. And it's just one of those things, man. You make your own call. You take your chances if you tint any more than that. You're absolutely correct, Matthew. If I were to tint the windshield, it would be at my own risk, because, like you said, only the first 4 inches or the top 4 inches are allowed to be tinted. We're now getting close to downtown Denver. I have not seen one iota of activity, whether it be Aurora and Denver, and that's probably because they probably let a lot of their officers off on what is this, Memorial Day? So may just be one of those things. Is it Memorial Day or Labor Day, guys? Remind me. I can never remember. Pretty sure it's Memorial. Am I right? Maybe it's Labor. Oh, it's Labor. Okay. Well, I mean, Labor Day, everybody should be off, right? Well, most people should be off, but most businesses are pretty open. Well, like the major ones, like 7-Eleven's open 365 days a year. I hope they pay their workers extra pay for working on a day like Labor Day of all days. Brendan, welcome. Nice to have you in here. Anybody else that I missed, welcome on in. Hope you guys are enjoying the new ride. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty quiet. Definitely fuel efficient, so I can do more of these runs. I'm thinking of doing like 3 or 4 runs a week, so you guys can get some good content. Maybe twice a day on some days, like sometimes at night when Bernie's working, I'll be getting out and about, because it's important to do day or night. We're coming up on a McDonald's where there was a cop that used to park at, and is no longer parking there. And the reason he's no longer parking there is because I caught him several times just doing nothing. Simply sitting there. So that's what I became pretty known for, was cop roach scattering. I used to scatter them. And let's get back to that. Let's get back to holding them accountable, and making them do their job, and not just sitting there on the clock wasting our tax dollars. So let's get at it. Let's do it. Ooh, a little too close for my comfort, big truck on the left. You guys couldn't see it, but he was like veering over into this lane. Ooh, tight squeeze. Okay, we're good. All right. Continuing on, we're starting on the edges of downtown Denver here. Actually, we're right in the thick of downtown Denver. No activity so far, which is, I've always said this is the best, bus going right in front of me. This is the best case scenario. Now, we are coming upon an intersection where a lot of homeless people would hang out, and we're gonna make sure that the police aren't harassing them. That's a common occurrence down here, and that's something that I won't tolerate, and I will pull over and find a spot and go and make sure that they're not pushing homeless people around, not harassing them, not giving them any directives that they shouldn't be giving them, stuff like that. So we're coming up on that intersection right now. When we get to it, I'll point it out. It's up a little ways, but you can tell this is where a lot of homeless people hang out. And if we go to the right, if we hang a right here, there's they've been swept several times, but they always go back to some sidewalks over here. Alan B, welcome. Nice to have you here. Oh, Ghost Eagle, you have family here. Cool. If I missed anybody. 4 inches, that's more than most women get in their life. Well, that's actually what most people get, most women get in their life, Ghost Eagle, if you look at it a different way. All right. Rough patch there. Okay, here's the intersection I'm talking about, the next light, Lincoln here. Not a lot of people there today, but it's probably because the police have been just nonstop harassment here. But usually you'll see a bunch of people at this intersection and at the next one. The bus stops are there, and the bus stops have a little bit of shelter in case of rain or snow. I mean, what are people gonna do? Stand out in the snow all day? I mean, it's just it's a humanitarian crisis, guys, and this is not uncommon in most cities. Whatever city you're in, if you're in a city, you know what I'm talking about. There's always pockets of homeless people that have nowhere to go, and it's pretty sad. McDonald, welcome to the inaugural Shark. That's the name. I named my car Shark or Sharky, so because it looks like a shark to me, so that's what I named it. So this is not only my shark, it's your guys' shark, because if I find any police activity, I'm going to make sure and hold them accountable. And also I will be doing from time to time homeless outreach, food, water when I can. I've lost my main source of food, so any and all food is going to be coming out of my pocket. So I'm going to have to be judicious with that, because with this card payment comes a lot of responsibility. So, but I will be doing homeless outreach as well. But all right, looks like downtown Denver looks pretty clear. No activity, which is what oh, look, what do we got here? We got something on the right. It might be a fire. Yeah, it's a fire truck. Okay, cool. Rough road. Okay. Yeah, the Denver Fire Department administrative building is trash. Absolute trash, for reasons I won't get into here. But all right, we're almost done with Denver, and then we're going to be moving on into, we got a little part of Denver left on the other side of the bridge. You'll see the football stadium on the right as we go across the bridge here. There might be a little bit of buffering, but hang in there, it will stabilize. Got your new car. Yeah, McDonald, I did. I finally got it. It's been over a year, man. But hopefully you guys like it, and hopefully it'll make the ride a little bit smoother, and still gas efficient. I for those that have been with the channel, I know McDonald, you've been with the channel for quite a long time. You remember the 2008 Prius that I had, the Green Machine, as I like to call it. My son owns that car now. Although he still hasn't paid me all of what he needs to pay me. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do for your kids, so. All right, here's the bridge coming up, and the stadium's on the right. It actually is a really nice view here, so, you know, it's real pretty. So the morning runs are going to be just like this, guys. They're going to be going from east to west, and then the nighttime views is going to be whatever. The only reason that I say that it's going to be going from east to west in the morning is because the sun, if the sun beats down on this camera, then it overheats. So we're going to try to avoid that. Even in the wintertime, the sun is what it is. Oh, look at you, K-Dot. What's up, man? Nice to have you in here, man. We're doing a little Colfax run. All right, there's the stadium on the right, guys. That's Mile High. What do they call it? Empower Field at Mile High. I think they're going to be changing the name of that stadium real soon. But nonetheless, that's on the right. Meow Wolf is on the right. That's like a real cool art exhibit. My son's been there. I'd never been there, but he said it's really awesome. So if you're in Denver, that's a big attraction here now. Casa Bonita is pretty much where we're going to be ending the run. For you South Park fans, that's you know, you guys know what Casa Bonita is, but it's reopened. I think it's reservation only. But one day when I take Bernie there, Bernie's been wanting to go there really bad. One day when we go, I will take you guys inside of Casa Bonita. If the live doesn't work in there, I'll take a static and show you guys all the wonders of Casa Bonita. It really is a super cool restaurant. Hopefully the food is better. The thing that I used to like was the cheese enchiladas. Those are real good. They had fairly decent chicken tacos, but oh, and the sopapillas were outstanding. Hopefully they didn't change that. So gotta slow our roll here. All right. Get over. You don't want to take a right here. Yeah, we're entering. My car tells me we're entering a school zone. There is a school here. It's to the right. All right, this is the last little bit of Denver here, and then we'll end the run in Lakewood. But I didn't expect anything too much today, being it's the holiday. Ooh, there's another place up here that I caught a cop basically doing nothing. I wonder if he moved along like I made him move along several times. At this restaurant up here, where is it? There's a little restaurant up here he used to like to hide out. Yeah, coming up on the right, little restaurant. Right there. Let's see if the old dog is still there. Nope, not there anymore. I think K-Dot, I think I cleaned up Colfax a little bit, man. I think, I don't know, I have to do a few more runs to let you know, but I think I cleaned it up a little bit. This is my hood, just to the south of here, to your left, about a mile and a half, 2 miles, is where I used to live when I was a kid. But I used to come up to this 7-Eleven that you'll see on the left-hand side upcoming, and play Street Fighter. There's also a big Jewish community here. The Jewish kids didn't like me. I don't know if it's because I was really good at Street Fighter or they just didn't like me. But I put my quarter up and they would all leave. Oh man, the memories. Up on the left here, 7-Eleven. Guys remember Street Fighter 2? Playing at the arcades or at your local 7-Eleven, Circle K, whatever. That was me. Up on the left here. Actually, it was the one that we passed before. Oh, the Pig and Whistle up on the right here is an interesting little dispensary. Wonder how long that dispensary is going to be there. But Pig and Whistle has some of the best weed in Denver. If you're inclined to buy it from a dispensary, I grow my own, but you know, the dispensaries are hit and miss here. Marvel versus Capcom, yeah. All right, we're almost up to the end of our run here. This is Sheridan and Colfax, major intersection. A lot of homeless people up on the left and right. This is where you will find the most downtrodden of people. I mean, I know homeless people are downtrodden everywhere, but these are. I got a lot of flack, but the reason that I help people over here, I really like to help people in Lakewood, is because these are some of the biggest, you know, drug users, alcohol abusers, stuff like that. These are the real, true forgotten, right? And now I don't really see a lot of them. I think that you know, the sweeps that Lakewood's maybe doing to you, I don't know, but this is really Skid Row here, and you will see a lot of homeless people in this area. If you are familiar with my previous runs, I used to frequent this area quite a bit. I would start my runs here and run out of food in probably 15-20 minutes, you know. So, you know, it's got a lot of you know, people used to criticize me for not going to different areas and stuff, but this is where I felt my help was needed the most, and that's why I would come here. And I'm gonna do it again. You know, these people are suffering. You know, I hate the tack that, you know, they're just drug addicts, they're just alcoholics, whatever. I mean, what if it was your one of your family members that was in that position? You wouldn't want me to help them because they were alcoholics or drug addicts? Maybe that sandwich would help get them to help them live another day, and maybe that's the day they decide to get help and get into a drug rehab center. Okay, up on the right is Casa Bonita, the world famous, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but world famous Casa Bonita up on the right. You might catch a quick glimpse. Actually, let's go in here. I'll show you guys right straight ahead. Casa Bonita, that pinkish building. That's La Casa Bonita. Let's see if we can give you guys a good view of it here. Right there. It's a really cool place. It's a lot of historical value in Denver and Lakewood. If you guys are ever in Denver or Lakewood, give it a shot. You know, maybe the food's better. The atmosphere is top notch. They have cliff divers, just all kinds of cool stuff in that place, man. I thoroughly enjoy going in there. They have little, like, they call it Bart's Cave or something. It's like a little mini haunted house. It's kind of cool. Got a gift shop there. I mean, it's just really, really cool. It's a nice place. Yeah, Carpin, his favorite place in the world. It's actually really cool, man. I mean, if you ever are in Denver, check it out. Make sure you make it a priority. All right, like I said, no activity today. Oh man, the windshield is gone. Man, I love that place. That was the best place in Denver to get donuts, or Lakewood. There's only a couple of them left. Windchill's Donuts. And we're coming up to the end of the run here, guys. Let me park, talk to you guys, address everybody, all that stuff. All in all, I consider this as a successful run because we didn't have any run-ins with any police. The police didn't harass anybody, and I really consider that a highly successful run. Right in here is where this rent-a-cop would give me crap for helping homeless people, handing out food. Told me it was illegal, which it absolutely is not illegal to, not illegal to give food to the homeless. It's only illegal if you sell it. I don't sell anything. All right, what do we got here, guys? Let's park it. Yeah, round 2, finisher, fight. That's a Mortal Kombat. All right, guys. Well, that's the end of this run, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's going to be more to come. You know, it's a nice little drive. It's not for everybody. You know, some people think it's boring, but a lot of times I'll catch activity. I'll do cop watches on Colfax. There's a lot of things that can happen on this run. So stay tuned because it's going to be a lot more of it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day. Oh, let me turn the camera around and talk to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoy the cabin of the new car. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Glad to see you live again. Yeah, I'm glad to be back, guys. I had to wait for this car. It was untenable for me to drive an old Nissan Frontier truck around and do this, because I mean I would spend easily 3, 4, maybe even 5 times more in gas, and I just couldn't do that. It's too much money, especially with how times are tough now and stuff like that. I just couldn't do it. But now I'm back, and now you can expect these runs and more. KDOT and I will be back out soon enough. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day. Enjoy your day off. Enjoy your Labor Day. You deserve it. I'm not going to go through the whole mental health speech, but just remember, if you're struggling with your mental health and there's no other options, just remember, somebody out there thinks you're their favorite. Dial 988 if you're in trouble. That's pretty much all I got. Have a great day, y'all. Yeah, Denver's cool, Ghost Eagle. I like it out here. It's my favorite place in the world. I wish the cops were a little bit better. I wish the corporations like Walmart to my right here didn't own everything. But, it's the world that we live in, so we got to deal with it. Have a good day. Peace. I'm out, everybody. Stay